Hello, it's Scott from Medic Man Gaming, and we're back into another ATS video, or at least we're gonna get into another ATS video here to load it in and everything. So what's going on? Hope your week's going good. Have this snowstorm hit us, and I already picked up a load, guys, and then I needed to go do some things. So we are going from Colorado Springs to Sterling Farmer's Barn for like $5,000. It's 33,000 pounds. It's not really that much, but I'm not into taking long loads now because basically I really honestly don't even need to drive. So
okay, here we go.
And here is my Prime Cascadia with a reefer. And we'll put some fog lights on and the running lights on and train horns. And we're going to get into it, guys. We're going to get out on the road. So guys, I think in my last video, or the last video I recorded, I was talking about becoming an actual truck driver, which I am gonna do. I need to get my permit, and then as long as I pass my permit and everything, and something doesn't come up that Prime doesn't like, I will be going to Prime. I told them, they asked me when I wanted to start orientation. I said January, first week of January. So I'm thinking it's gonna be, I think the first is on a Friday, so the third is a Monday. So they start their orientations on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I'm gonna do that. Once you're done with orientation, then you go into PSD phase, which is your Prime student driver phase. And I'm sorry if the audio is crap again. Sorry, guys. I think it's this room. I'm not 100% sure, but irregardless, I might get a new mic after Christmas. This mic did me really good for $60. It was not bad. It was kind of makes me sad that it's either the mic or it's. I know it's connected because I've checked everything as far as that goes. I don't know. Maybe I can get the company to send me a new one. I've had companies do that before, when their product wasn't working properly, but regardless, I'll get a new mic at some point. But yeah, back on the topic. Talked to quite a few Prime drivers and did my research, and Prime seems to be not only a great way to start your career, but a great way to continue and finish your career. I mean, they got people there that have been there for 20, 30 years, so yeah. So I will be starting once I actually start that. Once I actually get to Prime and through orientation, I'm probably not going to do anything on orientation, or at least not during orientation, because it's 3 days and you got to get your CVTs done and your sim training done and all that stuff, and I just don't want to be distracted. Plus, I'm going to be away from the fam, so I want to be able to, talk to them and contact them and be in touch with them and letting them know how it's going. But yeah. And then you go into PSD phase, and once you get your PSD phase done, which is Prime Student Driver, you basically go out 2 to 4 weeks, depending on whenever you feel comfortable or your trainer feels comfortable that you're going to pass. And this is all stuff that I've found out so far. from a guy that's actually going through his TNT right now. So he's just as new, or well, obviously he's not as new as I'm gonna be, but he's going through it right now. So I guess he only did like a week of PSD and then came back and trifected. So trifecta is when you pass all three parts of your CDL test, and you get a $250 bonus, and I think your trainer gets a bonus. So I really want to do that, not only for myself but for my trainer. And then once you, I mean, they basically give you loans, and you're not actually a prime employee until you finish the PSD phase. I mean, you are, but you're not, kind of deal. They're paying for a lot of things like your hotel room and your food costs and stuff like that. But once you're done with PSD, then you're an actual prime driver. But then you go into TNT phase, which is 50,000 miles or 30,000 miles if you do team. You can do team at 30,000 miles and get upgraded. But which might be a thing. I don't know. The bearded fat man, is a prime driver, and he was giving me a lot of good information, helped me out with some apps to help me pass my permit test. Which, go check out his channel, guys, the bearded fat man. And he goes through a bunch of stuff. If you're interested in trucking, go check out his channel. Big props to him. So much good advice. Like, I felt so much better. Like, because I'm nervous, I'm nervous I won't make it. I'm nervous I won't pass. But he pretty much squashed all those fears. Because he just described it as not as hard as you make it out to be. And honestly, I just want to get past the test. Once I get past the test, I'll calm down. Because yes, the test is hard. The test is nerve-wracking because you're trying to, you're trying to make your career happen and whatnot. So, and testing is always nervous. But in all honesty, once you get past that, that's TNT's where you really start to learn, which I'm looking forward to. I love this horn, guys. Yeah, I'm not really worried about making money on my truck myself. At this point, I could just go into the office and sit there. All the drivers that I have, all the garages I have in this in ATS, they make me plenty of money, and I'm just ever expanding. You know what I mean? Because what else are you gonna do with millions of dollars? Change up trucks, Yeah. That's a nice truck. Ooh, look at that baby. Yeah. Not sure why Print has a reefer, but whatever. See, this is what happens when you go into a curve and you take your eyes off the wheel. And that's what happens when you're going at a good rate and you're passing a way station. But yeah, I'm super excited. I really hope nothing happens that changes, Prime's mind. And I hope I pass and everything. So, because it's gonna make life a lot better for my family, and that's what's important to me. So. And if you know anything about Prime and you have questions, or if you don't know and you're interested or whatever, I don't know if y'all are going to be interested in this. I'm just making conversation while I'm driving. But that's what's going on with me, guys. So videos will still be coming, but what? What do you mean I failed to stop at the way station? That's bullcrap. Whatever. You saw me stop, right? So probably the first week of January. I mean, I'll still be putting gaming stuff up when I can, but it's probably gonna go to a vlog channel, guys. I'm gonna document my journey and stuff like that. So. I really want to trifect because that not only helps me out, it helps my trainer out, and I think that's a good way to A, show him appreciation for teaching me, and B, just I want to do good, so he does good. Obviously, if I do good, he should get credit for molding me and teaching me and getting me to be able to pass. But yeah, super excited. Whether I'm gonna go company or lease operator, I don't know. Bearded Fat Man said maybe if I get out of TNT in time, before he upgrades, or about the same time if he upgrades, or we'll see. Oh, crap. See, this is why you should pay attention, kids. Now I'm going, way out of my way. I also need to get a steering wheel for this game, because I would be driving a lot better if I wasn't keyboard turning. So if anybody wants to sponsor me, Thrustmaster or any of the other gaming wheels. So we're getting in the turnier part of Colorado. At least it's daytime. Look at the cows. I think we're going to see a lot of that in Wyoming. They said they're not going to release that until June of 2021. I'm like, holy crap, man. That's 7.5 months away, man. Jeez. but or 6.5. Guess that's a big difference, huh? But math and whatnots. I used to be really good at math. Oh, this load would have already been done, man. And I got people stopping, which is fine because I need to get off anyways. I like the road closure thing. I'm not sure I get why you would close a major highway down.
Turn left.
Dude, like seriously, you need to get that freaking thing moving. Everybody want to be a super trucker until they can't be a super trucker. But it'll be interesting. Ride by Cam. How about I get back on the road? It's because the road's curving, so kind of hard to maintain a straight line when you're like curve and not steering the truck. Sorry about that, guys. Yawn, yawn, yawn. But Prime seems to know what they're doing with training people and keeping people happy for the most part. I mean, nobody's ever happy 100% of the time with their job, but you know, seems like a really good company to work for, so I'm super excited about it. My dad drove truck for the longest time, and I can't wait for kind of do that. I didn't think I could ever do it before, but apparently you can train your brain to stay awake for 8 hours in driving. I mean, you get a half an hour break, so. I don't really like driving at night, so that'll be like a big adjustment. Not a big fan of night driving, which I know I will have to do during training and everything and stuff like that, so. I don't know, the team truck thing, or the teaming kind of interests me. As far as like my 6 months of company, because that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do 6 months as a company driver before I switch to a lease op. Just for the sheer fact that well, I can order my truck and it takes about 6 months to get it in. And B, it just helps me learn the business more before I actually you know, start to have to pay for a truck and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like,
Go straight on.
but we shall see what happens. Also, the thing about team driving is, you have somebody to, you know, talk to you. Like, if they're not sleeping or whatever because they're not tired or whatnot, somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with, somebody to, just lower the, loneliness, This is a weird place, man. I think we're in Sterling. Yeah.
Then turn left. Turn left.
I know that's not where I would have actually started to turn. Hey, that light was green. Oh well. Fines for days on this trip, guys, but at least we didn't crash into anything. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, feedback, drop them down in the comments below, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button. But we're almost here. Let's see how bad of a backup situation this is going to be.
Get ready to turn left.
I think I'm only, I don't know if it's a 53 footer or a 48.
Turn left.
Not 100% sure. But it's a farmer's barn. Doesn't look too bad.
Fine. We are here.
Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Now I say we got this until I get over here and there's like some kind of weird ass obstacle. Nah. That's probably gonna be the easiest back job I've ever gotten in this entire game. It's like basically a straight line back. Might need to angle it a little bit. Now I need to get under it. Come back the other way, actually. A little off. I was one way too far, now I'm the other way too far. Let's see if it gives it to me. It does. Oh shit. Well, there it is. I mean, it was a pretty easy back to begin with, but not perfect, but I would take it. Alright, guys. Well, some decent footage out of there, so thanks for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next